Hello and welcome to a series where I go to the hidden gems around the UK, chosen by AI. So I hopped on ChatGPT and searched for the hidden gems of Kent, and today we'll be exploring not one, but two of the hidden gems. The first being here, Knole Park. Brimming with history and beautiful woodlands, but is it that hidden? Let's find out. The view here is absolutely stunning, and if you're eagle-eyed enough, you'll see in the bushes over there, there are actually some deer. So apparently, these are just free roam wild deer and they can just go wherever they want on the grounds, which I think is absolutely lovely. It's very calming to see them, to be honest. So let's head down there and take a closer look. Oh, that's quite steep. I don't know if... Parkour! I think I should go another way around. There's absolutely loads of them. You do have to watch where you're stepping though, because you do find quite a lot of excrement. One thing I am finding though, it is absolutely massive here. So you've got over 1,000 acres of land. So just be prepared that if you do come here, it's a lot of walking. You're gonna get your steps in.
A few moments later.
I've seemed to have wandered off and now I'm on a golf course, but there didn't really seem to be like any barrier between Knole Park and the golf course, so I don't actually really know where I am. But it's a lovely little walk that I'm going on. But yeah, so be prepared that if you do go off of the tracks, you might get a bit lost. Yeah, let's see, there's the green there. I'm gonna head back to the path, but yeah, I've just got totally lost here. I have no idea where the big manor house is from here. Oh, there's that path down there, but I'm pretty sure that it's up that way. But that's leading round that way. Just stick to the paths, I think, is the moral of the story here. But you do get, I was having a lovely walk through these trees and stuff here. I did wonder why there was no one else there. I was thinking, oh, maybe this is a hidden gem. But no, I was just lost. I found a little pack. Hello.
Hello there.
Found some friends. They don't seem to like me though, they're walking away. All right, I've just found another entrance by the looks of it. That's right next to a road. So, by the looks of things, maybe you don't need a ticket after all, unless they lock that up, I don't know. One thing I would suggest that I am struggling with a bit is drink. Definitely pack a little bag and bring a drink along with you, because when you're in the more secluded parts of the park like this, there's nowhere to buy a drink. So you pretty much need to bring one yourself. There is a little hut near the manor house, but like I say, if you're out for a walk, then you're gonna struggle without one because it's so vast and the walking is a lot. It does cost £6 to get in, but that does include a trip up one of the towers. Hello, pretty girl. Oh, she's up. Oh, it's a boy. You can get pretty close to the deer, but you're not supposed to feed them. Interesting, I've just found some bones on the floor. Looks like vertebrae. They were in this little hole. You can still see the building gradually reappearing as I'm going back up the hill. Wow, that is something of beauty. So I've just found out for the first hour I was here, I was in the completely wrong section of the park, and the actual park is more this way. I was actually near the golf course side, which isn't really even on the paths. But we're on the paths now, so let's see where these take us. So this will give you a bit of an idea how big the park is. So this side of the park is a lot less wooded, so you can really see for so many acres. Now the golf course is somewhere down there as well, off in the distance. I think I can see one flag down there. So yeah, this will give you an idea of the sheer size. I mean, this is just the other side. I was that side. And you saw how vast that was as well. So you really could spend, you know, like if you've got a blanket and a nice little bit of a picnic or something like that, you could spend a good few hours here. So the sun's gone in now, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of a history behind the palace. Built and extended in the mid-1400s by the Archbishops of Canterbury, it was later brought on by Henry VIII and his daughter when he came hunting here and decided that it would be a good place for her to stay. In the early 1600s, Thomas Sackville took over and created some pretty impressive showrooms which you can go in for an extra cost. The Sackville family was pretty influential in the court system, and those showrooms were to display the family's wealth and status. It was then handed to the National Trust back in 1940, where it sits today. So, Knole Park. Yes, I would say it's definitely a gem. Hidden gem, not so much. It's actually really busy here. I was going to go up in the tower, but unfortunately the queue is too big and I've kind of run out of time because we need to move on to the next place. I did find a cafe as well, just around the side of the country house. I got a sausage bap, a chocolate chip cookie, and a bottle of water for £10.80. Now, slightly on the pricier side, but not awful. And if I'm being honest, it tasted really good and it actually hit the spot, especially after all that walking. So let's head over to hidden gem number 2, which is here. This rather lovely looking place, which is called the Riverhill Himalayan Gardens. Now this is only a 5-minute drive down the road from Knole Park, so let's see how it compares. These are some beautifully displayed gardens. I love the levelling here of the grass. It's stunning.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there isn't any deer or much wildlife to see here. I mean, I can hear birds chirping, but we're not going to see any big animals like deer running around here. Now, this would be a really nice place to sit here. I think that this definitely has a lot more of a romance vibe to it, I think. As lovely as Knole Park is, this is very much by design. Everywhere you walk around this garden, you'll see a lot of vibrant colours, and it truly is like just beautiful to look at, especially where you find like some secluded benches that are a bit more on their own. It just feels very, very peaceful. All right, I seem to have walked in a hedge maze without realising. Didn't know that's what it was, and now I can't figure out how to get out. Let's go this way.
2,000 years later.
It's got to be around here somewhere, surely. I've been in here for about a good 5-10 minutes now. Do I carry on going that way? Or do I try going that way? I'm going to continue this way because I feel like the exit should be this way.
Huh?
I'll be back with you in a minute.
1 eternity later.
I'm still in here. I'm still literally just walking around. I can't for the life of me figure a way out. I've got to be getting close now, surely. Exit, yes. It nearly defeated me. I was in there for a good 10 minutes. Stumbled across a little play area, so fun for all the family by the looks of it. There's a guy dressed in a Yeti costume. I mean, I am here on a bank holiday, so it must be something to do with that. Some of these hills, though, they're a bit of a killer. I mean, especially coming straight here after doing, you know, like 10,000 steps. Or, I don't know, actually, I should have checked. At Knole Park. Whew. Might not have been the best idea to do both of these in one day. Currently absolutely surrounded by bluebells. This garden costs about £13 for an adult ticket. It takes roughly about an hour or so to walk through the whole thing. That is with minimal stoppages, so you know, you could probably spend a couple hours here fairly easily. It does have a cafe on the grounds as well, so you can also get a bit of food. So if you're looking for a nice few hours out, you know, it's got a cafe you could sit in for lunch, some lovely views and some romantic walks, then this might be the place for you. So I've got myself a strawberry and banana freezer. So tasty. It's basically just a frozen smoothie, just blended up with ice. But that is That is amazing, especially on a sunny day like today. So, both Knole Park and Riverhill are brilliant places to spend an afternoon, especially if it's a sunny one. With how cheap it is to get into Knole Park though, and the fact that there's deers walking around everywhere, it is quite hard not to say that is the my preferred option. But I would say that this is probably more of a slightly more hidden gem. Knole Park is very well known, and without a doubt this is still a fantastic way to spend a sunny afternoon, especially with one of these. I would say if you're going to go on a date, this might be the place for you. It's a slightly more on the romantic side. Knole House is still a very nice romantic walk setting, but this one obviously surrounded by the lovely flowers and things like that. Definitely this is the more romantic place to come. But either way, they are both definitely gems of Kent. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more of AI's hidden gems.